Okay, so do you want to do an intro, or am I just quite happy to lunge into a question?
You lunge into it.
Okay. So we were talking about the election and what's coming up and where we see the Green Party going in the future, and I think it's like a really crucial time, in my opinion, not only in the way the state of the world, but in the politics that handles the future that's to come. And I think there's never been a stronger need for a stronger Green Party. And I've really struggled, to think about who I would vote for with regard to deputy leader. And I'm strongly leaning towards you. And I think the reason I am is I think that a really strong northern voice is desperately needed, because a lot of the things that are being done with environmental degradation are being done to us up here in the north. And I think that it would be good to have a strong northern voice. So I think I'm likely to give you my vote.
Thank you very much.
Do you warrant it?
Well, do I warrant it? Well, I've been a councillor for 20 years.
Yeah.
I suppose the reason I've been a councillor for nearly 20 years is because people have re-elected me.
Yeah.
And that's not Green Party people, that's folks out on the streets of Huddersfield who've done that.
Has it been a hard job?
It's been a great job.
Yeah.
And it's hard, and yes, you've got to put a lot of hours in. But you're helping people, you're finding ways to actually get Green Party policies into action. We've had a £21 million insulation scheme, making people's homes in Kirklees easier to heat, putting more money back into the economy, giving people jobs, and lots of schemes like that. Putting solar panels on the homes of council tenants, reducing their energy bills, making that link between the environmental and social good. So that's what I love doing, and having more opportunities to put those ideas across and do that on the national stage would
What
be
difference
great.
would being deputy leader do with regard to the role? Because it's already a strong role anyway that you have. Would it enhance it, and in what way would it enhance it?
I think really one of the things that I want to be doing is getting around the country. Obviously there's the Target to Win strategy, which is bearing fruit now, and I want to make sure that these new councillors that we have are the best councillors they can possibly be. That they are able to put forward ideas from around the country, that people don't think they're just electing a green councillor, but they're electing a great councillor. So that's a huge opportunity. So I want to get involved in that. I've been elected, I've got that experience, I've got that knowledge, and I want to share it. Get out there and help folks do good.
No, I sense that about you. I've liked you from when we first met. I think we met at a training event a few years ago, and then when you walked across from Yorkshire and came and planted the tree and showed the solidarity and the uniting of the roses, and actually I think what it is that you tend to walk the talk. So like exactly what you just, I don't really know that much about your working with the council, but now you've just demonstrated to me that what I thought I saw in you with regard to you living up to and acting out the things that you actually want to have happen. You do that in your council work too, with regard to solar panels on roofs and insulating homes and being the change you wish to see and making sure that change reaches other people. So
Well, thank you.
I think you do rather fine. I think you probably have my endorsement for deputy leader. Yes, you do. So best of luck with that. I really hope you get it. I really hope that you do, and that you never forget that Yorkshire and Lancashire, we have united, and that you are representing the North, and you will get our voice strong on the party policies.
They're not so desolate.
They're not so desolate, North. I mean, when Lord Howell said that back in 2013, he actually did us more good than harm, because it was George Osborne's father-in-law, wasn't it? And he said, don't frack down south, frack the desolate, unloved north-east, he said originally. Then the north-east went literally crazy, showed all those images of the stunning north-east coast of Northumbria, and so then he went, oh no, I didn't mean them. I meant the northwest. They're used to all this industrialisation. They're unloved. So that was it. And then the northwest, well, we're quite happy here too. Have you seen our coastline and the lakes? And
then they came to Yorkshire.
Yeah. But but then there was that, we were both insulted in the sense that it was like anything up north just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, but it does. To the people who live here, this is our home as much as somebody living in Surrey, it's theirs.
And this is one of the reasons why I feel that we need a voice from the north.
Yeah, we do.
That it balances the leadership. It means that
they're better informed if they're getting that representation. Otherwise you don't hear the north unless you're here living our problems and taking it back down.
And be able to talk authentically about what's going on here and provide that balance.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hope we win.
Thank you.
Can I just ask, buddy, how do you see the party with Caroline Lucas stepping down?
The party's in a good position. Caroline Lucas is continuing as an MP. She's going to be a strong voice for us anyway. She's not gone. She's still here and she's still doing what she does. And the party's a lot different from it was 2 years ago. We have more councillors. We've got a strong focus on getting people elected, and that's got to be good for the future. And so we're stronger, and we'll get stronger yet.
Can I just ask, do you think with all the images that you're seeing on the internet now with like birds wrapped in cling film, and I don't know if you've seen the video of the plastic in the ocean, which was a big hit, do you think 2018, 2017 is like going to be the year of change with regards to people's attitudes towards the environment and stuff, and possibly with regards to what parties they are going to vote in the next election?
People are asking questions. People saying, why do I have to have this plastic with this piece of fruit? Why do I have to have cups with little plastic stirrers? Why? And so they're asking those sort of questions. And when they ask those questions, it's that when politicians don't respond effectively, when they say it'll be 20 or 30 years before we solve this problem, that's when you need parties like the Green Party to say, we can solve this within a few months. We can actually deal with these things incredibly quickly, if there is the political will to do it. I'm a councillor in a Yorkshire council in Kirklees. I went to a meeting where they had plastic cups, plastic stirrers, milk out of plastic cartons, with bottled water, with clear plastic cups. I mean, it was it wasn't the worst environmentally destructive meeting I've ever been to, because nobody was burning tyres in the meeting, but it was pretty darn bad. And so we actually need to make sure that the councils actually do what they should be doing, and lead by example. Because if they don't lead by example, why should anybody else?
Cool. All right. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for that.